So the day has come at last that could not just change your path in life, but the opportunity to pursue the hopes and dreams for the people in your parish. You owe it to yourself. You have worked hard for this. Gentlemen, I have come here today as a local individual to represent the people of Bewdley. I consider my sex to be irrelevant to the post, as my gumption and tenacity have proven myself a worthy candidate. Not words, but deeds have brought me to where I am now, as I stand before you. When no other support was offered to our community, I built St George's Hall with my own means. And now it stands as a place for our people, as a tavern, a marketplace, a drill hall. Have every faith in yourself. And whatever the outcome today, remember what you have achieved as a woman of dignity. Without even the right to suffrage, you have achieved a great deal more than some of your male counterparts who can vote. Yes, I think you'll do quite nicely. Right.
I will work tirelessly and not disappoint. I will succeed where others have failed.
Always take time to smell the roses. Remember the reason you are doing this. Right. Off we go.
Good afternoon, Miss Woodward. Best of luck. You truly are an inspiration to all women.
Thank you kindly, sir.
Hurry up, we can't be late for her.
Have you got your ticket? We need to be early so we can get seats near the front. Some are only standing.
Of course. I wouldn't be forgetting when they cost £2 and £6. That's nearly a whole week's wages at the factory.
I'm so excited, I can't tell you. Who'd have thought she'd be coming to Giddy?
Tell me about it. Oh, but don't tell my husband.
So, I take it you two are also here to hear the lady speak. You'd better go and join the others then. Some have been queuing up for over an hour. And I hope you aren't those militant types. I don't want any trouble today.
Votes for women! Deeds not words! Votes for women! Deeds not words!
Such a good turnout, isn't it?
Votes for women! Deeds not words! Votes for women! Deeds not words! Votes for women! Deeds not words! Votes for women! Deeds not words!
many people in Kidderminster who are ready on such an inclement day to display their interest and desire to learn something about the question of women's suffrage. I'm quite aware that it has come as a shock to some of my friends to see my name on the bill announcing this meeting. However, I'm glad of the opportunity not to make an apology, for I am quite unrepentant, but to make a confession of faith. After a great deal of consideration and sitting on the fence, I've decided to come down on the side of women's suffrage. And I stand here tonight as a convinced suffragist. I think I should explain that I understand what the suffragists are asking for. Their demands, as expressed in the Conciliation Bill, are that the franchise be granted to women upon the same terms that they are granted to men. One of my friends wrote to me the other day, "I trust Mrs. Pankhurst will spare your windows." I hear it is one of her maxims that nothing in this world is achieved without breaking pains.
So, what do you think will happen after this then?
Nothing much, I suppose. And if it does, there are plenty who will oppose it.
You've got to take your hat off to her. She stands by her motto, deeds not words.
She certainly does. And there's plenty of glass fitters would agree as well.
Fully prepared to take the consequences. Anyone who knows the history of the movement cannot withhold a tribute to those ladies who were prepared to face imprisonment, pain, and suffering. You cannot make omelettes without breaking eggs, or any great reforms without breaking pains. Although she is so well known, she is in no need of introduction. Mrs. Emmeline Pankhurst.
I thank you kindly for your introduction, and one which so accurately describes the claims women have been making. Ladies, the disability of our sex is about the last political disability in this country, and it should be removed.
Votes for women!
For 50 years, we have been asking for suffrage, and it seems our Prime Minister is refusing to pass our bill. Women have been patient for too long, willing to take things as they are. So, when Mr. Asquith insulted our sex, we were bound to revolt. And no one can say that the proposed manhood suffrage bill isn't a gross insult. I hope that there are some of those people present today who stand on a pedestal and say it is degrading for women to take part in political warfare. Millions of women who, so far from being on such a pedestal, are living in wretched dens, struggling to keep body and soul together on incomes quite inadequate to maintain human beings. I am well aware that many do not approve of our militant methods, but I would like to remind those men who never tire of talking about the liberties secured by their forefathers that they were secured by force. Therefore, it again to criticise the conduct of women who adopt a similar method to secure their own freedom. When the vote is won, we will all unite in striving to make the country we love brighter and happier, not only for the present generation, but for generations yet to come. So, who will join me on this journey of dignity, purity, and hope?
I will.
Darling, are you sure you want to do this? You have my full support, but you know, this decision, it might make things, well, rather tricky.
I have to do this for all women, especially those who work long hours in those factories and haven't the time or means to take action.
Action? You said you wouldn't.
No, of course not. The suffragettes have played their part in bringing the awareness to the cause to Kidderminster, but there is still so much to be done, but peacefully. We are suffragists, and I assure you no pains will be shattered.
Well, as long as you can find a suitable governess for our boy, then you have my every blessing.
Ready?
Oh, yes!
Well done.
Florence, what do you think of that one?
Well done. And again, darling.
Right.
That's it. And...
It really was fantastic. I knew we'd do it.
And you played such an important part.
Front page.
What is it, Mummy?
It's proof that it's deeds, not words that matter.
Oh, I'm very proud.
Right then. Come on, let's get you home for supper with Daddy.
Come on, Florence.
Come on, Florence. Come on now. Come on.